Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm going to be talking about the Baddies South Aftershow, you guys. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. And yes, Elite Love and Hip Hop is on. I think this is the episode of the baby shower, so you guys may see me. If I am on the final edit, I'm gonna post like a little clip or something, picture or something, if I end up making it on the show. Because if you guys don't know, I went to Amara La Negra's baby shower as like an extra. So I was there with Bobby Lights and everything like that. So hopefully we get to see that. Okay, so first thing I wanted to talk about was the bounty hunters. Do you guys think, because I see everybody was in the comments saying that you guys think that Zeus called the bounty hunters on rock? I do feel like they called it on rock, but I don't think they did it out of like, oh, we want to get this arrested. I feel like they did it because like, oh, we need like some good storylines. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Natalie probably tipped them off. You know, she sent them a clue with her chin and got them over there. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna drop the link too if anybody wants to join and give your opinion on the show and what you guys think of episode 9. Beza, he said, "Hello." For fact, I think Zeus had something to do with it. Because at the point when they were in New Orleans, I don't think a lot of people knew. Only some of the blog pages knew. Some of the blog pages knew that they were in New Orleans, but not like a whole bunch of people knew. So how the hell? And I doubt the FBI and the bounty hunter dudes are calling or following T pages on Krishan. But you never know nowadays with social media. That's the only way you can hunt down a criminal is by following them on social media. But I feel as if they were doing one for storyline, and two, they were held liable. Y'all, let me tell y'all something funny. There was this show, right, that I had applied for. It's like this bounty hunter show. I was gonna do it. Basically, some of these reality shows be fake. So it was this bounty hunter type show, and this was so funny because it like literally, I got contacted for like a week before, and then this episode aired. So they were gonna. They contacted me. They're like, "Oh, we'll pay you $250 to act like a criminal or something like that." And then the show is basically the bounty hunters trying to find the criminals, and then when they find them, they like arrest them, right? So I was gonna do it. I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna end up doing it. I'm gonna end up doing it." Man, I thought about it. I was just like, for the type of career in the life that I want, I don't want that out there and me I don't want a clip being out there of me getting arrested, people thinking that it's a real reality show, and then people think I'm just out here frauding people or doing some illegal ish. So I was like, nah, let me not do it. It was the funniest thing ever. Like the lady was like, "Oh, I just following up," and I was like, "Oh no, like right now some things are going on in my life, so I can no longer do it." I lied. I just couldn't do it because like I was like, "No, I don't want that out there." And it's on YouTube too. Like, let me show you guys the clip of it. Okay, since we talk about bounty hunters, and this episode, not gonna lie, it wasn't too much. So I'm talking about topics that's in relation to the episode. So let me show y'all what it was. Y'all go see the show. And you know, it's funny. She asked me. She was like, "What do you want to be?" And I was like, "A scammer." She was like, "What type of criminal do you want to be?" Hunter show y'all. Is it? Oh, I wish I could. Hopefully I could find it. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is, right there. This is the show. Mind you guys, this show is completely fake. Like this whole show. This is it. Patty O. So they have like a whole YouTube channel. And hopefully they don't find out about this because I'm low-key exposing them. But this whole thing you guys see right here, fake. Like them looking to try to find the criminal, them calling the SWATs and all of that, the dogs coming out, like all that you guys are looking at right now, fake, 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 fake. Like all fake. Like though that's an actor that they're arresting. All that. So just so you guys know. So just a little tidbit for you guys. Oh my God, with the F, fake criminals, that's messed up. No Evner, good call. Exactly. Thank you. I was like, nah. Hey Sher, what's going on? What'd you think about What'd you think about the Baddies South episode?
Well, I mean, it wasn't as dry as I was expecting it to be. I can't lie. I was expecting it to be as dry as the Sahara Desert. I'm not even playing.
Mhm.
But in all, like, they were doing a lot of talking. That was another thing that it was kind of like, all right, y'all get to the, booty popping and everything. I'm trying to see y'all have some fun. But they was just like, oh, the bounty hunters, Rock was like, the bounty hunters after me, and then the rest of them around Kiki, and then I'm just like, y'all think this is funny? Like, I don't
Right.
think it's funny. Like, I'm not. If a bounty hunter was chasing me, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm like maybe 10 states across. And I'm not playing no games. I mean, we playing hide and seek. I'm a hide, you seek me.
What did you think of Natalie? Because Natalie, she seemed worried, but not too worried to the point. Don't you think maybe legally they could have gotten in trouble for keeping her like hidden
Oh
from
yeah.
them?
Oh yeah. I mean, technically, it's like, isn't it considered harboring a fugitive?
Right, like you're harboring
Um,
a fugitive. So I'm like, Natalie, you're talking about, oh, you're worried about paying her bail. I'm like, aren't you worried that they're gonna charge you?
she said, I'm not paying that $50,000 bail. Oh my God. Natalie, now you know good and well you paid more money on that body than you would be willing to pay that 50K. You know well, sis.
No, no, let me do it for the one time. One time, I gotta do it for the one time. One time. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Natalie, stop it.
Okay, I had to do it one time. One time. What do you think?
Natalie.
What do you think is gonna be adjusted at the reunion? Because it's been said that they're going to be filming the reunion like really, really soon.
I heard it was I mean, what I heard was like next week they'd be filming from the lives from Sydney Star, like trying to. I remember seeing Sydney Star and Natalie like talking, and she was like, "I want to be I want to be at the reunion." That's what she said. I want to be at the reunion, and Natalie was just like, "Okay, Sydney. Okay, you want to be at that reunion?
Oh,
Okay, Sydney."
right.
And she was like, "You could come," and I'm like, "What? What is this?" Like Sydney wasn't there the whole season. I mean, except for like now, what we see her holding on to the mic, like you said, for dear life. I mean, sis was holding on to it like she was holding on to her check.
I think that was her baddies invitation was the mic. Like she felt as if like maybe if she holds on it long enough, Natalie would be like, "You won the tug of war challenge. You get on the show." Because goddamn. Any final thoughts
Serious.
on the episode?
No, not really. I'm just excited to see how much longer she can hold on to that mic.
Do you think? But by the way, do you think Sydney should have been put on this season? Like, do you think she would have fit in with this whole cast this season?
No, Sway would have knocked the dime pieces, the dominoes, the everything out of her. I mean, the Uno card would have came flying out.
Right. That's funny. Thank you so much, Sherry, for joining. Please
You're
tune into
welcome.
the next live because I'm going live later to do the Hollywood Hot Topics as well.
Oh, I'll be there to tell everybody to like. Don't forget to like, y'all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so another thing I wanted to talk about, but yeah, I'm so glad I didn't do that show, y'all. Like, oh my god, it was like a split decision. I thought about it. I'm like, it's $250. It's easy. You feel me? My friend did it. Like, my friend did it. I'm not gonna show you guys the picture because in case they run into this video, I don't want my friend to get in trouble. But he did it, and like he was like he hid in his house and they just came and like arrested him and stuff like that. So oh my god. Y'all think Rock is coming to the reunion after the tussle with Blue? She has to come to the reunion because she's the main storyline of the season. If she doesn't come to the reunion, there's no reunion. Like there's nothing really much to talk about. That's what I'm saying. Like it'll be nothing really to talk about. Like it'll be so boring. Like we need to get into her versus Sway. We need to get into her versus Rolly. We need to get into her what else? Just her in general, like her life in general, the Blueface situation. Like we need to get into all of that. So without that, that's like an hour gone from the reunion because it's usually 2 parts. If she doesn't go, they're gonna have a 1 part reunion. Period. And then let's get into these the Bobby Light show. So Natalie thinks she's slick, and Zeus think that they're slick, right? For all those boys that were at the Bad Boys reunion. They were all gonna be on Bobby Light's show. The Bad Boys Houston auditions, my bad. They're all gonna be on Bobby Light's show. Like every single one of the rejects are going to be on there. The guy in the wheelchair is gonna be on there. Like everybody. So I feel like now they're kind of recycling their cast members. So that way it's a little bit easier to cast their shows. Like they're doing like how Love and Hip Hop does it, because you know how Love and Hip Hop, like Ray J has filmed in every city of Love and Hip Hop. Like Ray J filmed in Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. He went to I think one time he was in New York. He's now in Miami. Like Yandy was in Atlanta, I think at one point. Well, she's in Atlanta right now, but she was in New York at one point. Like they have them hop around. Moniz, she was in New York at one point. She was in Hollywood originally. So now they're having cast members hop around. So I feel like Zeus is kind of doing the same thing. The only thing that I wish, right? You know what I wish that they did, and I'm mad that they didn't. That they're probably not going to do this on the show. I wanted to see an appearance from Prince. Prince from Love and Hip Hop Miami. They should have him come and act as if he wants Bobby's love, and then try to, you know how Mangina came on One More Chance and was basically trying to see who is, you feel me, right for Chance or whatever. Prince could have did the same thing for Bobby's season, and that would have been kind of, you know, funny to have him kind of pop up and be like, yeah, like Bobby's my guy, and like I'm trying to see what y'all niggas really about, you feel me? Because you know Prince, he talks real like, I'm trying to see what you niggas really about and everything like that. So it's like, what y'all niggas on? Like he could have did one of those type of moments. That would have been kind of funny. We didn't see this in the trailer, so just a little side note I wanted to add in. So Natalie, you're not slick, girl, because we know you sent them over to Lomel to cast on Bobby's show. Oh, and also somebody in my comments said something that made a lot of sense. You guys see the fight between Rolly and Natalie? Somebody said that in my comments. They said it looks as if the Rolly versus Natalie fight, it looks refilmed. Like they filmed it and then I guess they didn't like the footage, so they did it again. Do you guys think this was true? Because it did kind of look like, it looked weird. Like when I saw it on the trailer, I thought it looked weird. I was like, maybe I'm tripping, but it looked funny as hell. So I'm like, maybe Natalie didn't like how she looked, and maybe Rolly punked her out the first time that they filmed. So she was like, hey, we got to do that again. Y'all got me messed up. I'm not putting this on the show. Rolly, put the same outfit on, fix your wig. Let's film this again. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm being over analyzing it, but something was filmed again. It didn't look right. It didn't look right at all. I dropped my link again if anybody else wants to join and give their opinion on the episode. Rich Dollars was on every single one. Exactly. Rich Dollars was on Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, everything. All right, what's up, season 3, Baddie? I'm gonna add you. Make sure no profanity and your audio is good. What is going on?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's the season 3 baddie with the notes again.
Period, with the notes. What you got on the cliff notes today?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you did the after show today because I worked last night and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be
I
able
was
to
too
come
tired
in.
last night. I was like, let me just do it tonight.
I'm so glad. Well, this worked out perfectly. All right, so let's start with the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're lying with the way they deep throated those bottles.
Yeah, that was.
First of all, Natalie, do you guys not forget that this is never gonna leave? Like, this is, people are always gonna be able to watch this. Like, if anyone wants to make fun of you, if anyone wants to reference you for something, like that was cringe, dude.
Yeah, that was.
It was cringe. Like, I literally cringed for all 5 minutes that they did it because they drug it out forever and ever. And I'm like, guys, come on, like, and you just did it with the bananas, so like, why did we have to see that again?
That's true.
Like,
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
I would have been like, nah, I'm not doing that, Natalie. No, I would have cussed her out. And were the bottles sanitized? That's what we need to know.
You know what game they could have played that would have been messier and a lot funnier? They should have played Truth or Dare or something like that. And then Rock could have been like, she could have been like, Truth, I want to ask Persuasion a question. Do you want to fight again? Like, you feel me? It could have been something like right.
Because you sat on Blue's face.
Right, because you sat on Blue face, so I'm trying to see what's that. Like, it could have been something like that. Like, instead of doing you in the bottle.
Like, no, seriously. I'm like, guys, like, we can't, I don't know. That, it was just, I just really had to talk on that because it was real cringe. Okay, number 2, Anne's wig again.
And
her wig again.
My
she got that like ponytail on in the kitchen. I was like, girl, whoever does your hair, fire them. Like, and that's not even trying to be mean, but like, it's just like, I don't know. But I will say, when Anne walked into that studio when they did the podcast, I was like, okay, she has a shape. Like, I never
Yeah.
really noticed her body, but I was like, oh, she has
No,
like a
Anne is
really cute
beautiful.
figure.
Anne is pretty.
Yeah, she
She
has like a
real
really
bougie
cute
because she
figure.
just don't do interviews or anything. But I'm like, okay, girl.
Okay, is her
All right,
boobs real? Do you
Beyonce.
think?
Huh?
Do you think her boobs are real?
I don't think so. I'm
Um,
pretty sure she said on the show she bought them. I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
okay. Next point.
Mhm.
I think that these forced beefs and stuff is just like taking a toll on these girls. You just tell, like,
Yeah.
Persuasions that don't even look like she be feeling like she wants to film anymore. Bree,
Yes.
I wish we could see more of Bree and we could just talk to, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you only get screen time if you're fighting somebody. But it's like, dang, like I want to know
Right.
about Bree. Like I want to know about like Scott. I mean, even though Scotty, like we kind of see her, but it's like I still don't know you. Like the show could be over tomorrow and I don't know anything, you know. And I feel like they're just all just exhausted. And you know, when they did the interview on the radio station with Just Rock and Rolly,
Yeah.
and that lady was like, oh, what has been your like the most exciting thing so far? You could tell in all three of their faces that none of them had nothing good to say because they haven't done anything. It's
Right.
been 9
Rolly
episodes,
was
babe.
like.
Yeah, it's been 9 episodes, and all they did was go on a boat and go to a club.
And Rock's just like, yeah, I put that bitch in the sink, bro. Like, yeah, I washed her up, bro. I
I
was
watched,
like,
but
oh
it's
my
like
God.
that's your and even though like yeah, the fight was entertaining, but like that was your best moment,
And you are
like.
right what you said about Persuasion because I feel like the moment she hit that sink, she was over the season. Like she was
She
just
was
like, damn it,
over
she
it.
never
Like, I
came
think
back.
she was thinking the whole season, like, bro, they really about to see this on TV.
Yeah, like I
I
should have
think that
never
was in the
came
back
back.
of her head because she was so like the way, and then she said she was sick on the tractor trailer. I don't think she was sick. I think she was just so. I think she's been over it, and
Yeah,
I think you're right what you said too. I think Rolly is the because Rolly said disrespected me. I think they gave them another crappy room.
yeah. Because it's
You think
like
so?
why they keep it has to be something to that effect because why you keep doing this to her because I think this is around the time where if you guys remember when the spoilers were coming out about the season Rolly had did something to her foot. I think she either scratched or like injured her foot and she wanted to go home, so I think that was around the time that she was going to go home or wanted to go home. And it probably was she injured her foot because they probably put her in some badass room where she had to go down a bad flight of stairs something. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Okay. That me too. Okay. I have one last point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Krishan.
Bleed.
The bounty hunters, bro. I was like, girl, did you just really say that on the radio? It's big. You know what that reminded me of? That man who auditioned for the Bad Boys. It was like, yeah, because I'm a scammer. And they all looked at him like, did you really just tell national TV
Right,
you're a
on
scammer?
camera, exactly.
Like, and I'm like, and I feel like she spoke that into existence because she kept saying bounty hunters are coming, bounty hunters are coming. And
And they're
did
listening
they
on the
catch
radio like,
her?
oh yeah.
Didn't they catch her? Like,
Yeah, they did. They caught her in New Orleans.
oh, you think it's gonna be on the show?
Yeah, they caught her in New Orleans, and like they literally on the trailer, you see her getting arrested on the floor streets, and I'm like, damn it, Rock,
God, do you
watch
think they're gonna
it.
show that on the show?
Oh yes.
If they
Why
do,
wouldn't
then they should get the. I'm not trying to be mean, but Zeus, y'all should get in trouble because you was harboring a few.
they? Like they literally snitched on themselves. Like, if
Lemmy,
they get in trouble, they
Lemmy
really snitched
Pepper.
on themselves. Like they
Anyway,
have her harbored on the bus there, on the
and it's
interview.
not like y'all didn't know. I could see if she got arrested and y'all was like, "Where'd this come from?" Like y'all know.
Right.
Anyway, that's all I had to talk about. I can't wait to talk to you next week. But this is just giving. It's just not. The show is just dragging on. When I looked and saw you said season 9, episode 9, I was like, dang, we're already on episode 9,
Right.
and
This is
nothing
become
has
flew.
happened.
Yeah, it flew
And,
like a motherfucker.
yeah, but anyway, you take care, baby. I'm gonna be here supporting you.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course, bye.
All right. But yeah, and also I wanted to give you guys a little story time, right? And I might do like a more descriptive version, but I'm gonna try to tell you all the details now. So, like I said before in like many of my reviews, I've met Anne before, like in person. So it's kind of funny because I think she probably when I did the Rolly interview and she posted and everything, I feel like she saw it because she liked the ad. And I feel like she was like, damn, that's the kid that was at the audition. So like she was doing auditions or something for like models and like extras or something to that sort. So I was like, bet, let me do it. Right. So I had went, right? So I get into the little building. So I guess she was, I don't know if she was working on a reality show with Zeus or she's currently working on one, but this was like a couple months ago. So I don't think nothing came up from about it. So I get to the like audition place or whatever, right? So it's like first it's hot as fuck. It's Miami, of course, so it's hot, steaming. So I get there and then they have like this lady sitting at this table with like a laptop to like get your contact information. So I put my contact information in. Mind you, um, there's a casting dude that I follow, and he was the one who posted the ad. He was just like, big opportunities, Zeus Network, blah 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 blah. Not gonna lie, I didn't care about ending up on the show. I just wanted to go so I could tell y'all the story time and gag. You feel me? So, because it's like I'm trying to do like real acting. I'm not trying to do like just like little frivolous stuff like that. But I was like, let me just go, whatever. I wasn't doing nothing at it. So I went, and then it was hot as hell. And so I had two outfit choices I was gonna wear. I was either gonna wear this tight ass black button up shirt that was like showing off my muscles or whatever, or I was gonna wear this green shirt that wasn't button up, that was just a t-shirt and it was like a nice shirt. Something kept telling me go with the shirt, Pierre, go with the shirt. But no, I damn self gonna go with the button the button up shirt, right? Not smart. So I get there, right? I get there and mind you it's hot. I'm sweating bullets. So then they have I see once I get there, I see this girl dancing. She boom, 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 cat, boom, 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 cat. They playing music, and then they have Ann at the table with Scotty. Scotty's there too, mind you. So she was sitting next to Ann, and it was Ann, Scotty at the table, and the assistant was like helping out. Ann's assistant. To me, I feel like he's a hater. I'm not gonna lie, like I just felt like he was a hater, but we'll get to that. So they're sitting there, whatever, all three of them sitting there. The assistant was getting up, helping Ann throughout the whole thing and everything like that. So so what they wanted us to do, they wanted us to first, because they said we were gonna be runway models. So I was like, okay, whatever, that's cool. So first they had us runway walk, and then they had us dance. So first I didn't go first. It was a couple of people that went first. There was this couple there, mind you. You know me, I like to promote myself. So the people that was telling them all about my YouTube channel, I'm like, subscribe, girl. That girl's on Zeus. That Ann girl you see there, she's on the Zeus network. You know me, I'm like promoting. I'm like telling them all of them subscribing. I think I left there with like 10 subscribers. I left there with like 10 subs at least. You feel me? So I'm like telling them like, hey, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. All that. Right? So then after that happens, I go up. Mind you, before I go up, there was a couple that was there. And like me and the couple was like real cool because we was talking like the whole time, right? So me and the couple was talking the whole time, and then the girl was the one who wanted to be the one auditioning. She just brought her nigga along because that's just her nigga. So then it was funny because some of the girls did the runway walk and then and dance and stuff. And then he was getting happy. He was like, oh, good job. Like when the girls came back to the little waiting area we was at. Because if you weren't auditioning, you were in this little waiting area. So when the girls came back from the little waiting area, he was like clapping for the girls or whatever. And then the girl was like, not too much or something like that. Like she got a little jealous. If you're subscribed to me still, the couple that the couple that I made subscribe to my channel, please comment down below because I remember what she looks like. She was really, really pretty and light skinned. And like, yeah, just let me know in the comments if you feel me. That would be raw. So after that happens, it's my turn. So I do my little one-way walk or whatever. I think I snapped, but her assistant was like hater. So like he was like, oh, do that again or whatever, da da da. And then I did it again, and then there was a promoter there. The promoter there too was helping out too. The promoter, he's like a promoter slash like event coordinator or something like that. He was helping out too. So yeah, but my heart was beating 1,000 miles a second and stuff like that. You know me, I'm professional. I brought like my acting and all that stuff, resume and all that stuff, headshot, all that crap. So I brought it. I gave it to her. And then she was like, "Ooh, he's cute." This is Anne. She's like, "Oh my God, he's cute." And then she was like, "Oh, he's standing right there." And Scotty, she's like giggling. She's like, I'm gonna try to find a picture of it and then post it on my community page, like of the audition. I'm gonna post it on my community page. So Scotty's like, right? So I did my walk. And then he was, when they told me to do it again, they were like, "Oh, like be more seductive with it." So I did the second time around. I grabbed Scotty's hand and then I kissed it. I swear to God, that's on my mom. I wish I went with somebody so we could do the story time together. But I went by myself. Like I swear to God, all this shit happened. So I kissed her hand or whatever, and then they were like, "Oh!" Like everybody in the room went crazy. So Scotty starts giggling. She's like, so then they have me dance, right? This one they had me dance. I was like, because you could dance by yourself or you could have like the other people that were like in the little waiting room join you. So I had them join me or whatever, and like we were dancing and like having fun and stuff like that. So that was the other part of the audition. So the second part, they had all of us dance together in a group, right? So they had us all dance together in a group, and me, I was turning up. I feel like that's where they really was like, "Oh, this nigga lit." You feel me? Like, because me, I know how to get a crowd going. So I was like dancing, like I was like, yeah, like putting my hands up, all that stuff, and like a lot of people was like crowding towards me, and like there was these two girls. There was this girl and this guy. They were like, I think, professional dancers. So like they were doing the damn thing. I was like, damn, I gotta keep up. But we were all in like a group because I guess they wanted it to be like, we couldn't vlog it. Tantrum Productions, it was an audition, so you can't vlog that. Like it was supposed to be a part of a Zeus production. And it's for, this is what it was for. It's for, because if you guys don't know, Anne does music. So it was for a passion. She said it was for a passion project that she came up with. I don't care if I get in trouble for this. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. But she said it was for a passion project that she did for her music, like an album or something like that she came up with. So it's like for a passion project that she's like pitching to Zeus, something to that sort that it was for. It wasn't specific, so I was still kind of confused. But then I was like, we're gonna appear on Zeus, so that's all that matters. Plus, I want to come back to the entertainers and gag. You feel me? Jenny, I look a mess right now, so I don't want to do it. I can't. Y'all gonna see me another time. But yeah. What else happened? Oh yeah, there was this girl though, right? She came. Some of the girls, right? They came in like heels, and I'm like, y'all gonna be dancing because they didn't. But the thing is, they didn't tell us we were gonna be dancing at the audition. Like the flyer that the casting guy posted, he never said you're required to dance at this audition. You feel me? He said, "Oh, I thought she only sang objects. I didn't even know she did music. You can't tell by her IG. Yeah, she does music. Like, I don't know why she doesn't talk about it more, but she does music. She said that at the auditions. Like, she was like, it's a passion project for her music and stuff like that. And she played, like, she made us dance. Like, when we did the group dance, she made us dance to her songs or whatever. And then she was like, oh, if you get picked, they're going to email you the songs so you could know it. So when they film, I guess the event or whatever, what it was for Zeus, we could know about it. This isn't for Baddies, by the way, because this is like way after Baddies was filmed. But I knew she was on the show because y'all know I do this YouTube thing. So I knew she was on the show and everything like that. And I knew Scotty was on the show too. So yeah, she was like, it's for, they're going to play it. They're going to play the song Stay at the Zoo. So she was like, I want you guys to know the song or whatever. I didn't get no email or nothing, but I kept in contact with some of the people that was at the audition. Nothing came from it. So I guess, I don't know if the event or something didn't end up getting pulled through. The music was good. Thank you, Kayla, for the $4.99 super chat and the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. We love you for you. Doesn't matter how you look, show your face. LOL. Thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you. The music was really good. Like, it was really, really good. Like, it was very like pop. Like that's like her genre. It was like pop. I'm so surprised. You guys are right. She doesn't talk about her music and stuff like that on social media. Why? I don't know. Because one thing about her though, she's really professional. Like I'll say that. Like she was like quiet on the set. Like she made sure she could hear. Like when she made us come up and like talk to her and like introduce ourselves to her and stuff like. She made sure like she could hear us and stuff like that. She was like quiet on the set, like stuff like that. Like she's real professional. So I think she would make it in the music industry just based off of her professionalism. Plus her music, like it wasn't bad. Like we were dancing to it, like bopping to it, like hey, like you feel me? Like oh yeah, but like this girl, right? She brought like her friend or her sister or something. Big ass heels on, high heels on. They walking in. So then Anne's just looking at them crazy because she's like, what the fuck? Like, why they're wearing like high ass heels? It's like an audition. So she had them walk. Mind you, one of them, the heels was too high, so her feet was hurting. Had them walk, and then when she had them dance, they were just like they were doing the club dance. They did the swirling around, so you could tell Anne wasn't feeling it. To be honest, and her assistant, I don't care, was a hater. He did like a runway walk to demonstrate for us and all that type of stuff. And like I was like, whatever. But yeah, that was mostly from the audition. It was funny. Like it was just so funny. Can you see yourself working with the Zeus Network one day? Here's the thing, because of some of the way they've done some people on the that has worked with them, I would be so apprehensive into working with them. Like for me to do anything with them, my contract would have to be ran by like 10 lawyers. I would have to have so much clauses in that bitch for me to be able to even think about signing the dotted line. Because I don't want to get effed over it. Like I feel like I'm way too talented, and two, I work too hard, and three, I put too much in my craft. Like no, it's just plus I have a lot of ideas, so I don't want to get stolen from. Like I don't want to give a bunch of people my ideas, and then next thing you know, they run off with the plug and they have their own show that I gave them an idea about. Like, come on, like you know how Rock is doing the show with Blue. Like I have so much concepts that I think that they should pursue instead of just following them to around. Like it would, there's so much stuff that they could actually do together. So yeah, hopefully that show that they're gonna do with Blue and Rock, it actually makes sense and it's just not a bunch of BS, because nobody's gonna tune in for that. Yes, Kayla, entertain. Please like, comment, and share. There is 65 people in the chat, 60 people, and there's only 18 likes. So please hit that like button. Y'all. One more thing I wanted to talk about before I got off of here, before we start the Hollywood Hot Topics, was Dream Doll. So I want to say a huge congrats to Dream Doll, because I think she has made one of the biggest BGC transformations by changing her life, okay, around and getting away from the BGC type atmosphere. So she recently was on College Hill Celebrity Edition, and she graduated celebrity cum laude. I'm gonna call it because it wasn't. I'm gonna call it. She graduated celebrity cum laude, and yeah. So I just think the route she went down was like the smartest route any BGC girl could have took, because she separated herself from the brand and elevated herself, which was hella smart in my opinion. Y'all gonna go or Rock's gonna pop out. Exactly, Rock's gonna pop out and Blue You, where we will be shooting your project / shows. Okay, so there's one thing that I'm filming. It's not gonna be reality, but like there's one thing that I'm filming. It's like a pilot. It's a scripted pilot. I'm gonna post that once it's like done, which will be probably a couple months from now. And then I'm doing like this monologue play thing, which I'm gonna have them film that. I'm gonna post that. So yeah. Rock had Nova swimming in the world's FT. I had you swimming. Go home. No, have you guys been catching up on the South Central Baddies? I heard they filmed that reunion and it was a whole lot of good ass content and fights. So I cannot wait for that South Central Baddies reunion. Y'all already know I'm gonna be covering it. I cannot wait, because I heard that reunion was tea. I'm gonna be right in the comments if I don't see people like, yep, get them, Kayla. Thank you. Head of the mods, Kayla, KJ, period. That show messy, yes, definitely. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button. I am gonna hop off of here. Stay tuned for the Hollywood Hot Topics, which should be in like 30 minutes. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to my mods that are in control of the chat. Kayla, shout out to Elite. Sherry, I'm probably gonna make you a mod tonight as well. So thank you guys so much, and we are out, babies.
No personal thing.